Good morning, you guys, and welcome to another episode of Gardening with the Sassy Farmer. So, what I wanted to do this morning was take some time to discuss like three things that I have learned. Three things that I have learned while gardening. Because I am a new gardener. I started my gardening journey, 2023. And so I've learned a lot since then because I've grown a lot. I started with probably about 4 or 5 plants last year, and now we have so many. I don't even know how many, but so many. And it has definitely, I've learned a lot along the way. So I just wanted to give y'all three little things today that I've learned. Things first is you could buy one strawberry plant and end up with several, okay? So I started out with one plant. Issa, the one who sold it to me from Lettuce Girl Garden Nursery, she had 3 plants inside of it. So technically, I have like 3 mother plants. And then we ended up with like 10. Okay, so if you separate them out, during the beginning of the season, because in the winter it's going to die back and they'll come back, early spring. So if you separate them out, this is what you'll end up with. Okay, and strawberries are super, super, super resilient. This plant in particular died out and came back. Okay, so as long as the roots are good, and the crown is good, then you'll get your strawberries. Okay, so that's tip number one: buy a strawberry plant so that you can get multiple. Okay, all right. Second thing is cucumbers are super prolific, all right? So they're resilient too. You can cut all these leaves off and leave about 3 of them, and then they'll start growing back along with the vines, and you'll start seeing flowers populate on your plant. And as you can see, it's a good bit. Before this, I want to say like maybe 2 weeks ago, I didn't have any flowers, nah. And I only had like 3 cucumbers, and once I had harvested those, it was nothing on the plant but leaves. So now I have about like 10 cucumbers growing on this one particular plant. Okay, so I love growing cucumbers. I'm gonna walk y'all over here to the other one too. So this one is kind of like my late bloomer. I seeded it, started it from seed, but I didn't plant it, right away when it was time to uppot it. And so it was going through changes and stuff. But once I had planted it in this container, it just took like massive. It was just massively grown, and that was really probably without much fertilizer. And then I started fertilizing it once I started first seeing the flowers. After it got a good root system and some good leaves, and I started fertilizing it, and here we are today. And so it has several cucumbers. I've already harvested 3 of them. I think this is getting better. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've harvested about 3 of them, and it has about 10 growing on it right now as well. So cucumbers for the win, y'all. If you can't grow anything else, you should be able to grow a cucumber. Definitely recommend to keep a look at them because they're super dramatic. They get a lot of disease and stuff on them because something right here. So you don't have to do that right there where you're cutting down all your leaves and stuff. Keep an eye on them. As soon as you see some kind of disease like this, cut it off, and then you'll be fine. Okay? And then the third thing that I learned was tomatoes, baby, they love shade. Okay, if they get in too much heat, they start doing this little curling thing right here. And I split tested this, and I didn't even know I split tested it, but I did. So if you do have this curly thing going on, I say just up your water a little bit and watch it, because as they grow up, they'll start curling the leaves at the bottom, and you'll start seeing a difference. Because majority of my tomato plants look like that with this curling thing going on. Okay, and it's simply because of the heat. So next year, or maybe in the fall, if I do some new tomato plants, I will not put them out here in open space like that. I would just like create some kind of shading, some kind of way, or put them closer to the house. So I'm gonna show y'all some ones that I did do in the shade, and we'll take a look at the difference in those. So these two I did in the shade. I don't know, I can't remember how big the plant was. It probably was maybe like I'll say about 12 inches, like maybe a foot. It wasn't that big when I first put them over here, but as you can see, there is no curling. Okay, we have some minor, but that's because of some watering inconsistency. But overall, their leaves have not been curling, and they have been doing pretty great. And just have consistent, stable growth, and they've been growing outward. And as you can see, we have a side shoot here, and they've been doing very, very good. And so I noticed it. I'm like, okay, well, these are the only two I got in shade, and they're the best looking ones. But these other ones, as you can see, let's come over. These right here, curly, and my root stops there. Okay, so it's a difference, as in shade, no shade. But as you can see, they're starting to grow up without the curly leaves. So I just been trying to be consistent about watering them, and also just figuring out what they need for real. Okay. And I'm trying to, cause even like so much stress, they produce flowers, but these haven't had any tomatoes on it. And then I have another one. Let's walk over. This one right here. And I mean, it has gone through so much. It started producing tomatoes. I think I found like maybe 2 or 3 tomatoes on it, but it's starting to do this little brownie thing, and then when I touch the tomatoes, they just fall off. So I don't know if I really just think it's heat damage. I don't think it's any disease for real, because the stems, they look great. It's just like when I touch these leaves, they're super, super, super dry. So next season, when I do tomatoes, they will not be in the sun at all. Or if I do, because of course summer is the hottest. So if I do it, I have to see, because I'm not sure about fall for growing tomatoes. I'll just have to see what's what. But I will do it in more of the cooler seasons versus time growing season, because I mean they stressing me out, okay, and I'm stressing them out clearly because I ain't gave them no shade, and the sun stressing everybody out, me and the tomatoes. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've learned. Strawberries are everlasting and forever producing, and you can get more plants out of them, which increases your amount of strawberries that you can grow and harvest. Cucumbers, super prolific. I mean, if you can't grow a cucumber, we need to talk. So I think those are pretty much my favorite plants right now is cucumbers. And then tomatoes, they love the shade. They don't like all that sun, honey. Get them a couple hours sun a day, like maybe 3, 4. They good to go. They grow, they produce, and everything's fine. So it's a journey. It's definitely a journey with gardening and growing things, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I love doing it, and it's definitely been a blessing. Truly, truly a blessing. And I hope this help you guys who are stressed out by the garden too during the summertime. Like, baby, we in this together, okay? So let's figure it out. And then I'll try to do these kind of videos maybe like once every 2 weeks as time goes, because sometimes I just be sitting here figuring things out and learning things. I'm like, I guess somebody else would want to know that too. So y'all let me know what y'all want as far as content, and then I can start producing some things. I've seen that you guys have liked the recipes, and those are big for you guys. So I'll try to do more of those as the season progresses, and we get more produce. Because once tomato season start, baby, we about to be doing everything, okay? Pasta sauce, ketchup, barbecue sauce, anything tomatoes, okay? Fried tomatoes, roasted tomatoes. We about to be doing it all, okay? So we're waiting on tomatoes to come in. I'm kind of up and down about whether I'm going to do some more lettuce. I don't know for real, because it's just too hot and the lettuce is trying to bolt. Like right there. The lettuce right there bolting. Y'all see that? Growing up them seeds. So I'm letting them stay in there so I can collect some seeds. But yeah, it's hot, baby. It's hot. This Georgia heat ain't nothing to play with. So I'm definitely going through some transitioning in the garden. I'm going to show y'all on this video, because I think my squash and zucchini season is about over. So I'll do some seed kind of late. So y'all remember Jack was in this one, so I took him out, and when I took him out, his roots were terrible. He didn't have no roots, okay? So I don't know if it was a squash board that got into it or what. Jill, she's still producing flowers, but it's ants in, which means it's probably aphids somewhere. As you can see, she's pretty dry, and she got some greenery left, but not much. But she ain't produced no zucchini in a minute, so I don't know what's up with that. And then we got this 4-hook zucchini right here, going through some changes. Stem looks okay, but it's kind of calloused. And yeah, we got a little zucchini coming right there, but let's see if it actually grows. And then it's just hot, y'all. Like, the zucchini is going through changes when it's hot. Then we got Betty. Betty just, ooh, child, she not looking good at all. And I may just end up pulling her. Just the sun in the heat, y'all. She had about 3 squashes on here, and there they're gone. And then we got Ben right here. He don't look too good neither. I think I might just end up pulling them all, y'all, today. Pulling the rest of the day. Then we got baby Ben. And he's just, I don't know. So I'm going to show y'all, though, what the roots had looked like once I pull them out. Alright, so here's one of them. As y'all can see, barely any roots. The stem was pretty calloused over and dry, and everything just was looking a hot mess. And then there's one more. This is my compost, if y'all wondering what I'm digging in. Potato. Here it is. Alright, same thing with this one. I pulled this out, and this is what the roots look like. They was brown and dry, so they was good as dead. And this is what the stem looked like. So I think today I'm gonna go ahead and just pull the rest of them, because it's stressing me out just coming out here every day trying to figure out what's what and why things aren't doing what the way they need to be doing. Yeah, see that? It don't look good at all. Oh, let me stay focused. Yeah. I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, see? They struggling. And I think that's about it. So I'm gonna leave those other 2 that's over there. And then we'll just go with it. And then we got this one over here, I squashed. So I still got 1 squash left and just 2 black zucchinis. So yeah, that's what we got. And then what I'm gonna do is start, because I got tomatoes that's ready. Got some seedlings right here. She better sing that song, honey. Then I got some cucumbers right here. And then some more tomatoes. So I got stuff that can go. Replace them. I'm gonna put these spoon tomatoes in today because they just looking bad. And then I got some hold on. There's a lot going on out here, y'all. Got some Hera mandu melons, and then I got some cucumber melons. So I got stuff that can go in these containers. And then the bell peppers, I think I'm gonna go ahead and uppot them today. So today and tomorrow is pretty much gonna be just transitioning and doing, just getting out stuff that's just not doing well and putting in new stuff so that we can continue having some produce coming, okay? And then I think I might do some more seeding too, so I can do some more succession sowing. And just gotta figure out about this weather, cause we can't have the sun burning up everything and nothing got a chance to grow or produce or do anything. So I'll keep you guys updated on the progress of everything, and then we'll go from there. And also, with the sun plus the pests, y'all, the aphids, the squash bugs, and everything else, the ants, everything. So that was also a lot that I was compared to, and I didn't really know what to do with that. So I'm learning as I go, and then hopefully as I do the next set of squash and zucchini plants, they'll be better off. So yeah, hope this video helps, and I'll keep you guys updated on the garden's progress. And yeah, see y'all for the next episode. Thanks for watching.